It's something I've started. I should finish the job I began this
予
morning.
定変更。朝の続きだろ。任せろ。試験が始まる前に備品の修理なんて済ませちまおうぜ。
This is more short-term benefits versus the other one is long-term benefits. So I'll rather get paid off early by doing this.
助かる。それでは美術部の患者を見に行くとするか。
はいよ。と、人払いはちゃんとしてくれよ。人目があると集中できない。
無論だ。他の連中に邪魔はさせぬ。
I'll beat them all. Issei quickly walks to the hallway and then I follow him out of the classroom in a hurry. Ah, damn, it's still late. The sun has already set when we leave the school building. The school gates were already closed. It's 7 o'clock and way past curfew, but thanks to Issei, we're not in trouble. Hop the fence.
いや、今日は助かった。必ずこの礼はするから。何かあったら遠慮なく言ってくれ。
I need you to give me a lot of money.
そうだな。なんかあったら言うよ。まあ、とりわけ何もないとは思うけど。
Though having a favor at the temple probably is going to come in handy. I didn't actually think of that. Important student council favor. It means if I get in trouble for something, or something happens that I need someone to overlook, I can call in my favor. I didn't help him to get something in return, so there's nothing I want from Issei. No.
まったく。人が良いのも考えものだな。エミヤがいてくれると助かるが、他の連中にいいように使われるのは我慢ならん。人助けはいいことだが、もう少し相手を選ぶべきではないか？
I don't.
エミヤの場合、来る人拒まずすぎる。
I definitely measure who I should help first.
そんなに節操ないか、俺。
I'm definitely discriminate about that.
これでは心ないバカどもがいいように利用しようというものだわ。エミヤも忙しい身なのだから、たまには他人の頼みなど断ってもよかろう。
Yeah, there wasn't a third option of just going home. If there was, I would have just gone home. I can't really tell, but it seems like Issei's worried about me. Don't worry. If there's a third option that says fuck everyone, I'll just say fuck everyone. I've been called helpful since I was in middle school, as I don't turn down requests for help, and I don't ask for anything in return. Well, see, that's where you're going wrong. You ask for favors and you cash those favors in later. I guess Issei thinks that's dangerous. But I'm doing it because I want to, and it's not a problem as I decline things that I think are beyond me.
それは一斉がするような心配じゃない。自分のことは自分が一番わかってるさ。それに、人助けは善行だろ。寺の息子が咎めるようなことじゃあるまい。
しかしな、エミヤのは度が過ぎるというか、このまま行くと潰れるというか。
忠告は受け取っとく。それじゃあまた明日。
それではまた明日。
Issei leaves looking discontented. Issei's house, Ryudo Temple, is up on the mountain, so naturally our routes home go in different directions. I walk through the moonlit town. The time is around 7:30. There should be people around at this time, but there's no sign of
そうい
anyone.
えば確か。
There was some crime here in Miyama City a few days ago. A burglar murdered someone, I think. Why am I walking here at night? That must be why there's no one around and why the school curfew became 6 o'clock.
ガス漏れに強盗か。物騒なことになってきたな。
Why am I walking here at night without any form of protection? No wonder there are fewer people walking around at night. It's getting too dangerous to let Sakura go home on her own. Sakura's house is in the residential area of the other side of town. Starting tonight, I should walk her home. For a moment, I can't believe my eyes. There is someone in the road which I thought was empty. The person is standing above me as if looking down at me. Hello there. Without realizing it, I hold my breath. The silver-haired girl smiles, descends the hill without a sound. As she passes...
早く呼び出さないと死んじゃうよ、お兄ちゃん。
Okay, you can stop that. Go away, please, little girl. She says something strange. Little girls are always the creepiest. And I just put that away in my mind and just left. I go up the hill and reach my house. As the lights are on, Sakura and Fuji must be home already. Yeah, Sakura said she'd be coming as early as possible or whatever. I smell dinner the moment I enter the living room. At the table are Sakura and Fuji in the middle of dinner. Nah, don't mind me. It seems the main dish tonight is chicken and cream, and Fuji, who loves white sauce, is in a good mood. Sounds great.
おかえりなさい先輩。お先に失礼していますね。
That's fine, I wouldn't want you to wait for me.
ただいま。遅くなってごめんな。もうちょっと早く帰ってくればよかったんだけど。
I definitely would have, if I had the option.
いいです。ちゃんと間に合いましたから。ちょっと待っててくださいね。すぐ用意しますから。
Nah, don't worry about it, you're eating already, I'll just go get my own.
うん、頼む。手を洗ってくるから、人のおかずを食べないように藤姉を見張っといてくれ。
はい、きちんと見張っています。
I'll smack her hand. I return to my room. It's a fairly empty room compared to the shed, but since I don't have any hobbies, I think it's quite decorated. Most of them are random things Fuji has left here, though. I wash my hands, change, and return to the living room to find my
い
dinner
ただ
ready.
きます。
はい、お口に合えばいいんですけど。
I don't imagine you make shit, so I'm sure it'll taste fine. Sakura is terribly modest. Her cooking skills have vastly improved in the past year. She has me completely beaten at Western-style foods, and I can barely beat her at Japanese food. Neither of us have touched Chinese. Oh, I bet I could beat her ass in Western food, because that's all I make. She could wipe my ass with Japanese food, guarantee it. And Chinese, all of it. You can take all of that. Give me Western food, though. I can cook her ass off and beat her down. I'm pleased my pupil is getting better, but it's kind of depressing when the teacher is defeated by the student. That's the kind of thing I'm okay with. It's as good as I expected. Chicken becomes harder the longer you cook it, so it's juicier and tastier if you roast it before cooking, even though it's tedious. Of course, everything tastes better when you roast it. Everything is massively better when you roast it. That's just how it is. Ideally what you want if you had really good meat, you let it just nice slow roast. Beautiful. That's done perfectly here. It's a master skill forever beyond the clumsy Fuji.
どうでしょうか先輩。今日のはうまくいったと思うんですけど。
It's alright, I guess.
文句なし。ホワイトソースも絶妙だ。もう洋物じゃさくらにはかなわないな。
I mean, when she steps into my wheelhouse of chicken, she doesn't have a chance. She doesn't have a chance. I cook chicken perfectly.
さくらちゃんがご飯作ってくれるようになってからお肉関係が美味しくなった。
With that, Fuji, who had been preoccupied with her food, lifts up her head.
あ、ダメよシロ。学生がこんな夜更けに帰ってきちゃいけないんだから。
Yeah. Ugh. It seems she's in a bad mood now that she's seen my face, even though she was happy because of dinner.
もうまた誰かの手伝いをしてたんでしょう。それはそれでいいことだけど、こんな時ぐらいは早く帰ってきなさい。最近物騒だぞってホームルームで言ったじゃない。
No one was listening.
あれ、シロに対して言ったんだからね。
Oh, of course he did.
あのさ、わざわざホームルームで言わなくても、うちで言えばいいんじゃないの？
ここで言っても聞かないもの。学校でガツンと言った方がシロには効果的なんだもん。
Yeah, we see how well that worked out now, didn't we?
先生、それは職権乱用というか、公私混同だと思います。
それぐらいしないとシロはダメなのよ。いつも人の手伝いばっかりして損してるからさ。たまにはまっすぐ帰ってきてのんびりしててもいいじゃない、バカチン。
バカチンとはなんだよ、バカチンとは。いいじゃないか。誰かの手伝いをして、それでその人が助かるんなら、損なんかしてないぞ。
You are on the losing side if you're not doing stuff for yourself at some point.
はあ、キリツグさんに似たのかな。 シロがそんなんじゃお姉ちゃん心配だよ。
I don't exactly know how she's worried as she's energetically munching down her dinner.
藤村先生、今の話からすると先輩って昔からそうなんですか？
Okay, can we not talk about when I was like a kid? Please don't. This is when it's awkward.
昔からそうなの。なんか困ってる人がいたら自分から手を出しちゃうタイプ。けどおせっかいってわけじゃなくて、シロはね、単におませさんなのだ。
Fuji laughs dangerously.
藤ね、余計なこと言ったら怒るぞ。もうさくらもつまんないこと聞くなよな。
I glare at them. Fuji clicks her tongue and
Fujimura
backs
sensei.
down, but...
お話を続けてください。
What? No! No! Sakura is taking the lesson seriously. God damn it.
じゃあ話しちゃおう。これがね、シロは困った人を放っておけない性格なのよ。
Stop.
弱きを助け強きをくじくってやつ。子供の頃の作文なんてね、僕の夢は正義の味方になることですだったんだから。
Stop. This is where I just leave the room and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat in the shed. Eating in the shed now. She's talking about things from so long ago. But it's all true, so I don't interrupt. No, this is just where... Yeah, this is where I leave. Anyways, becoming a superhero is a goal I must not stray from even now. Oh, you're still on that.
わあ、すごい子供だったんですね、先輩。
A real kid. What? As opposed to those fake kids over there. What?
すごかったよ。年上の男の子にいじめられてる女の子がいたら助けに入ってくれたし、桐次さんが武将だったから家事だって一生懸命こなしてたし。
Classic.
あの頃は可愛くて純真だったのに、それがどうしてこんなひねくれた子になっちゃったんだろうな。
そりゃ藤姉がいたからだろう。ダメな大人を見てると子供はいろいろ考えるんだよ。悔しかったらちゃんと自分で飯作ってみろ。
Fuji crumbles. I thought she might drop her head and repent, but...
お姉ちゃんは悲しいよ。さくらちゃん、おかわり。
Fuji asked for her third bowl. Jesus. Relaxing after dinner, it's almost 9 o'clock.
さて、何をしたもんか。
There's some time before my evening training. I should. No, yes. The only option left. I haven't thanked Sakura for dinner yet, so I'll go and talk to her. Nah, especially, I mean, she made dinner for me. I need to make her something, you know, that kind of thing.
そうだな。
Not an asshole.
夜も遅いし、家まで送って行ってやらないと。
I also don't want her to get stabbed at night. That would be a perk. I'm sure that'll probably happen at one point. Though she's not my best girl, so she'll probably be fine. Because mine always dies. So she's gonna live every time, probably. Sakura is in the living room getting ready to go home, having finished the cleaning.
あれ、
I didn't help but clean it
先
all.
輩、お風呂に入ってたんじゃないんですか？
What? Yeah, I'm in the middle of it right now.
いや、風呂は後回し。さくらを送ってから入る。
送るって私をですか？
Yeah, anything wrong with that?
なあ、最近物騒だから家まで送る。さくらんち結構遠いだろ。わざわざ来てもらってるんだから、それぐらいはさせてくれ。
Sakura falls into an awkward silence. Look, it's not that it's just her. Personally, I'd walk anyone home at this time. You know, there's a murder happening, or a robbery happening, at least. Yeah, I'm not letting someone walk home by themselves like that, no. Sakura falls into an awkward silence. Did I say something bad?
ごめん
No.
なさい。気持ちは嬉しいんですけど、先輩は休んでいてください。家までだったら慣れてますし、一人でも大丈夫ですから。
No, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if something happened to you. You know, I'd blame myself constantly if I knew that I could have prevented you from being hurt or something. I don't know what I'd do with myself if you got hurt. I'd throw those bullshit excuses out because, you know, those always
い
work.
やそれはそうだろうけど最近物騒だろしばらくは家まで送っていくよ
At least let me take you halfway. And she keeps saying no, just saying, oh, well, I have to go get something. And it's by your house. Fucking just bullshit that way.
でもその兄さんに見つかると先輩にまで迷惑がかかります
Man, fuck him. I'll leave right before getting to your door. How about that? Fuck him. I don't care. That's right. Sakura's brother Shinji doesn't approve of Sakura coming to my place. Yeah, that's why I say go fuck yourself. If he was a good friend that I actually respected, yeah, I wouldn't be putting his sister in an awkward situation in that area. Nah, now that it's him, nah, I don't care. He can't object too strongly because she says she's going to Fuji's house, but it could be a problem if I take her home. No, it won't. Dude, stop it. I don't care about getting falsely accused myself, but it's not good if Shinji takes it out on Sakura.
けど途中までならいいだろう交差点あたりまでならシンジと会うこともないし
I'll take you right next to your house and then let you go. Sakura is silent. Considering Sakura, she must not be able to lie to Shinji if I take her home even part of the way. Think of it as me going to the store next to your house.
なあそれじゃあ
私が送っていこっか
Damn it! A tiger-striped English teacher appears.
ダメだよそんなの本末転倒じゃないか女の子が夜出歩くから危ないっていうのにさらに女の子を増やし
No. It's a mistake to call Fuji a girl. For starters, she doesn't head the archery club for nothing. Her 5th Dan Kendo skills are dangerous in many ways. Yeah, I don't worry. Yeah, have fun. That's why I said damn it. Because I knew I don't have a leg to stand on at that point.
藤根なら大丈夫か痴漢が出ても撃退できるだろうし
できるよだからさくらちゃんを送っていくのも問題なしそれでいいさくらちゃん
Damn it. Well, whatever.
はい藤村先生がよろしいのでした
I
ら
guess opening the next time I can walk a girl home. What a shame.
決まりだねそれじゃあ行こっか私も今日はそろそろ帰ろうかなって思ってたんだ
Fuji starts to walk off, taking Sakura's hand.
あちょっと待ったさくら
何ですか先輩
晩飯うまかったよいつもありがとな
はいご迷惑でなかったら次も頑張りますね先輩
Saying so with a big smile, Sakura leaves the living room. I know I'm blushing. It's troublesome as Sakura surprises me a lot these days. Time flies, she was just a junior before. Now she's a female junior to me. How pitiful of me. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Shinji's a douchebag. I'd see no wrong with flirting with his sister. If he was a nice guy and like an actual friend, I would keep it strictly platonic. At this point, I'll actually take a perverse pleasure in hanging out with her. Sakura is like family to me, so I can't accept this change. I don't see her as family. That's your problem. But again, under normal circumstances, really not my type. I just... The whole quiet persona type thing, I just... It gets kind of irritating to me. Because I feel I get really loud sometimes. And I debate a lot, I argue a lot. So I want someone that's going to be able to meet that head on. And I feel that I would just be shouting her down or just yelling at her when I don't mean to. Or she might take it that way when when it really doesn't mean it that way. 'Cause, you know, I'm loud, boastful, you know, arrogant. Well, not really arrogant. Just really obnoxious at times. Argues a lot. I want someone that's going to argue, you know, just as back and not just going to sit there. and probably take it. And I know she's a good person for sure, but I just personally, for me, for a long-term relationship, I wouldn't be into that in normal situations. The fact of Shinji, though, it gives it it really gives it a twisted, sick, nice feeling to it, just knowing that he's a scumbag and that I could do. And so the day ends, because he'd be pissed and that would make me happy. But also I wouldn't want him to be angry at his sister, so, you know, that also would be bad. Just before midnight, Emiya Shiro must carry out his daily routine of using magic. I stretch out and adjust my breathing. I try to empty my mind. I ignore everything around me and pay attention only to what is inside me.
Torres. Oh.
As if to hypnotize myself, I murmur the spell I'm long accustomed to. No, I really am hypnotizing myself. As I have no magic crest and have no knowledge of magic, a spell is only a change to myself. Normally, there are no lines in a human body to allow the passage of magical energy. To artificially change my body to create such a line, I need enough concentration to unify my whole body and every nerve within it. Magic is a battle with yourself. For instance, at the very moment I am inserting a burning steel rod into my backbone. What? This metal rod is the only magic circuit I can prepare for myself. When I insert it as deep into my body and connect it to the other nerves, I can finally become a magus. This is not a metaphor. Oh, what? In reality, something like a burning tongue, which cannot be seen or felt, is being inserted into my backbone. Ah! Oh, God. This sounds terrible. I mean, like, even with Tosaka's where it's, you know, her fingers are, like, dripping or whatever, melting or flowing out of her, whatever the language they use to describe it. Ah, no thank you. That sounds excruciating. I wouldn't want this. For a wish, I would do it. But him, he doesn't know he gets a wish. She does. Emiya Kiritsugu, the man who said so, was really a magus. A living magus who performed many marvels and had touched the very structure of the world. As a young child, I admired him and asked him to teach me magic. But you cannot become a magus just through effort. It requires born talent and appropriate knowledge. And of course, I have no talent, and Kiritsugu taught me nothing of magic. He said something about me having no need of such knowledge. I still don't know what he meant by that, but still it didn't matter to me back then. I thought that if I could use magic, I could be like him. But I was not born with talent, no strength of magic circuit, no accumulated works of magic handed down for generations. The work of magic Kiritsugu possessed, the magic crest passed down the Emiya family, can only be passed on to a blood relation. A magic crest forces a rejection on those with no blood relation. So as an adopted son, I could not receive the Emiya family's magic crest. That sucks. Well, anyways, as I don't even know what a magic crest is, it doesn't matter if I have one or not. So now all it comes down to is training what I can do. If I want to be a magus, I have to learn magic fit to my nature. To be blunt, magic is a way to release one's magical energy. Well, no shit. No shit. You can say that magical energy is my life force. It's divided into two forms, a large source mana floating around the world and a small source OD created inside oneself. Odd. It goes without saying that the large source is superior to the small one. The power of mana is on a completely different level from Ode. Odd. Whatever. Whatever the form of the magic, a spell using the large source far exceeds one using only one's own power. That is why superior magi excel at drawing magical energy from the world. It's like a filter. A magus turns his body into a filter, sucks up from the mana from the world around him and changes it into something he can use. This filter is what we call a magic circuit. This is what the talent one is born with. The number of magic circuits within you is determined the moment you are born. Normally, human beings do not have many magic circuits. To begin with, there are always very few. This is why magi pile them up generation after generation, making their children more suitable to use magic. I hear some families go too far and increase the magic circuits by selective breeding. That is too far. Well, since I was raised in a normal family, I don't have that many magic circuits. So that leaves only one method open to me. According to Kiritsugu, every person has at least one form of magic they're fit for. He said something about drawing out magical energy appropriate to their origin, but I didn't really understand. All I know for sure is that even I have some magic I can use, and if I train that magic, I may be able to become like Kiritsugu. That is why I learned only that magic. That was 8 years ago. After a lot of thought, Kiritsugu finally accepted me as a student.
いいか一郎、魔術を習うということは常識からかけ離れるということだ。死ぬ時は死に、殺す時は殺す。
Okay.
僕たちの本質は生ではなく死だからね。魔術とは自らを滅ぼす道に他ならない。
I guess I had no fear as a child. Kiritsugu smiled bitterly, putting his hand on the nodding Miyashiro.
君に教えるのはそういった争いを呼ぶ類のものだ。
Oh boy.
だから人前で使ってはいけないし、難しいものだから鍛錬を怠ってもいけない。でもまあそれは破ったって構わない。一番大事なことはね、魔術は自分のためじゃなくて他人のためだけに使うということだよ。そうすればシローは魔術使いではあるけど魔術師ではなくなるからね。
I guess Kiritsugu didn't want to become a magus. Didn't want me to become a magus. I don't care about that. I don't admire a magus. I admire Kiritsugu. If I can become like Kiritsugu and be there for someone like one on that red day, that will be... I'm thinking needlessly. I feel the iron rod in my backbone slide into place. If I lose control of my breathing now, it would be a fatal mistake. The artificial magic circuit will eat away my body and destroy it. Oh my god, this doesn't... No! If that happens, I'll die. Oh, fuck this! I would be only an amateur, failing such an elementary step. I grind my teeth and resume the connection. After a battle like walking on needles, the iron rod finally arrives deep within me and fuses with my body. This process took me about an hour. An hour? After that much time, I'm finally able to make one artificial circuit, one circuit that produces magical energy. An hour? Oh my god. No. After that, it becomes a process of naturally flowing magical energy. Miyashiro is no magus. He is only a magic user who can create magical energy within his body and channel it into objects. There is only one magic possible, which is... strengthening objects. It is the magic of strengthening that reinforces the object's ability by understanding the object's structure and channeling magical energy into it. Before me is a metal pipe. I will channel magical energy into it, perform the simplest magic, and reinforce its durability. Basically, channeling your magical energy into something other than yourself is like pouring poison into that object. It is just as the blood of Miyashiro is not the blood of the metal pipe. Pumping different blood only accelerates its breakdown. It certainly wouldn't strengthen it. To prevent that and to turn the poison into a tonic, one must completely understand the structure of the target and channel the magical energy into small open spaces. It must be easy for a skilled magus, but for me, who cannot even create sufficient magical energy, it's as hard as hitting a target hundreds of meters away. The usual target in archery is 28 meters away. How much harder is it at many times that distance goes without saying. The heat in my body quickly escapes. The burning pillar in my backbone disappears and the lungs stretch to the limit demand air. Then I die. I arch my back to hold off the days almost making me pass out.
ああくそまた失敗か
There's no change in the metal pipe. It seems that the magical energy I poured into it has evaporated into the air.
元から形があるものに手を加えるのはきつい
The thing I'm attempting is like adding something to an already complete work of art. Adding to a complete object risks making it less perfect. Adding unnecessary things will actually decrease the value. That is why the magic of strengthening is simple yet difficult, and only a few magi use it willingly. It's not like I use it willingly either, but it can't be helped, as this is the only thing I'm good at. It would be much easier if I could just form something out of clay and use it instead, but its substitute in appearance doesn't have the internal structure to match. The junk around here is a good example. When I fail with strengthening magic, I make some substitute objects to practice and calm down, but they all end up with nothing inside. I can visualize something structure easily, so I can make the outside look like the original, but it's empty inside, and of course that doesn't do anything.